Today we're going to talk about what to do if you no longer enjoy having sex with your partner. I'm Dr. Nazanin Moali, clinical psychologist, certified sex therapist, and host of the Sexology podcast. This is a common pattern I see with many of my clients, and today's question is exactly about that. I dread having sex with my husband. Honestly, I do everything I can to avoid it. When we first got together years ago, our sex life was amazing. He was so enthusiastic about making sure I enjoyed myself. But now it's completely different. It's basically me giving him oral out of obligation, and then he just falls asleep right after. Most of the time, I'm the one doing all the work during sex. If we have PIV sex, I'm always on top and it takes forever. Then I usually have to finish him off manually or orally, which takes even longer. It's exhausting, and after about 5 minutes, stop being enjoyable for me. He barely makes me orgasm in the past few years, and honestly, I know it's harder to turn me on these days, but he doesn't even try anymore. And on top of that, I don't even get affection from him anymore. It's just really hard. I'm sorry you're going through this, and this is unfortunately a common pattern. Many couples come to me and they say they used to have good sexual experiences, but now sex feels like a chore. The good news here is that once you guys had chemistry, having chemistry is not something a sex therapist can generate, whether you have it or you're not. So it's good that you were enjoying sex with him at the beginning. What I want you to do right now, immediately, stop having sex out of obligation. That is really damaging to you and to your relationship. I have clients that they change the pattern 10 years, 20 years later, and they still come to me and they're in tears. They say that I cannot trust my partner because they could have seen I wasn't into having sex and they pressured me, they didn't care, and they no longer want to have sex with the partner. So if you want to rescue the relationship, stop having sex with them immediately. The next best step is to go to a sex therapist. Sex therapists are people who are certified in helping you with the issues similar to this. They're not regular therapists. We had additional training when it comes to treatment of sexual issues and challenges and dynamics. If you want to work with me, you can contact me, or if you're at a place that you want to work with someone else, you don't know who to look for, let me know. I have tons of resources I can share with you when it comes to connecting you with colleagues all around the world. But if you are not able to go to sex therapy for any number of reasons, or you and your partner is not ready to take that step, the next step I want you to do after stopping having sex with them is to communicate that this is not working for you outside the bedroom. You can put it like, honey, I haven't been honest with you. I no longer enjoy sexual experiences we have, and mutual pleasure is really important for me. So for now, I want us to have sex and pause until we're figuring it out. What kind of ideas do you have for changing our sexual relationship? You want to make sure that you're not putting it on them with saying that you're just lazy, you're just laying there, kind of like going to the place of blame. You're coming from the place of curiosity. You're taking on the ownership of your emotion. This sex is not working for me. And also approaching it from the place of curiosity. Asking them, what do you think we can do differently? What comes to your mind? And see what kind of ideas they have. Because sometimes you think your partner is okay because you are able to stimulate them, but majority of people that come to my practice, they say that they're upset because their partner is not enjoying sex and they know they're not into it. And if there is a magic wand that we could move and they somehow put their partner in mood, they would love to have that. Bringing them into the conversation can be very powerful. And see what they say. If they have no ideas, if they are not into idea of sex therapy, I have 2 suggestions for you. The first invitation for you is to explore sensate focused touches. These are specific strategies, and the idea is to engage in non-sexual touch with your partner. what it entails is that you each take 10 minutes each day, taking turn to kiss, caress, touch your partners, the areas that you can see with the clothing on. Think about it as a mindfulness practice for helping you to be present with your partner. After doing 2 weeks of that, then you are then moving to doing things without clothing, but we're not focusing on erogenous zones. And lastly, you can go about after a month of doing this to mutual touching. But the idea with sensate focus exercise is helping you to reintroduce sensuality into the relationship. And that's a tool that many people find helpful. If you're curious about that, we have instructions on our website. We have a podcast episode with one of the leaders and authors of the books in this area. The second thing you can do is say, honey, let's take turns pleasuring each other. This approach I'm going to talk about is called royal treatment. One person is the focus of receiving that treatment. It's a gift we're giving our partner. We're designing an afternoon of things we do outside the bedroom with seduction, preparing our partner through feeding them, giving them, bathing them, whatever feels sexy to you. And during sexual act, the focus is your partner. When it comes to your pleasure, my invitation is to choose something like what we call pussy worshipping. So you're laying there and you can ask your partner to either give you oral sex or give you yoni massage, which is a hand stimulation, and really focus on receiving the pleasure. One thing at times I see in many of my female clients, they complain about their partner is not giving them pleasure, but when it comes to actual experiences, they have struggles with receiving pleasure. So if that's you, if you notice that like all the negative thoughts shows up, then you know that you have to work on your mindset in order to be able to experience good sexual experiences. If you give the partner invitation and they're not into any of these things and they have no other solutions, then you can say that we're gonna pause our sexual connection until we're figuring it out. Because sometimes what happens is we're gonna complain, we're gonna nag, but we're gonna continue with a pattern that works for our partner. And of course, why they would wanna change it when they know that it's work for them. So after a few months of them not having the sexual experiences that they want, they might get motivated to work on these solutions or come up with other solutions like going to sex therapy retreat. There are tons of good courses, something that they think it can be helpful for them. Or if you find yourself at a place that there's no willingness coming from your partner, some couples start with thinking about opening up their relationship. So they no longer have sex with each other. They're partners, they're like a really good roommate, but their sexual needs are met other ways. So here are some offering for you to think about it. But if you're taking one thing from this video is immediately stop having the sexual experiences that not working for you. If you have other solutions, put it in the comment, and if you enjoy our channel, please make sure you're subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you next week right here.